This week on My Special Day, we bring you the story of 18-year-old golfer Thomas Brock. Introduced to the sport by his granddad, Thomas soon got his handicap down to single figures. Well, this year, inspired by the heroics of Europe's triumphant Ryder Cup team, Thomas has faced up to a daunting challenge with incredible courage.
Chicago, Chicago, that toddling town. Bet your bottom dollar you lose the blues in Chicago. Chicago.
Atta boy, Paul.
They do things that they don't do on Broadway. Say they have the time of their life. I saw a man, he danced with his wife in Chicago, hometown.
Unbelievably, it's Europe's Ryder Cup.
This was the highlight of 2012 for European golf fans, especially 18-year-old Thomas Brock and his father, Tom Sr. For the past 5 years, this young man's life has revolved around golf.
Always watching Ryder Cup, always supporting Europe, especially this year when they turned the odds right around.
Thomas was just 13 when he was introduced to the game.
My granddad was always at the golf course and I thought, wow, that sounds really good. So I'll give it a bash.
He was out that door first thing in the morning, and he'd go to school, and then he would be up here at dinner time, and the school would be on the phone complaining that he was late getting back.
I was about 15, 16, I started school. I would come across every day after school, play, practice.
He come home one day, and he said to me, I'm playing off 25. I went, very good. And then another time he come back, he said, I'm playing off 15. Then he said he was playing off 10. And then all of a sudden he was in single figures. He's getting good.
Thomas was so good he was on the winning team at the Scottish Junior Championships with his Liberton Golf Club teammates. But in April 2011, his world turned upside down.
That's my girlfriend. She spotted this lump on my foot. And she, what's that? And I told her it was a lump. I've had it for so long and it's lying dormant, it's not doing nothing.
Eventually, we managed to get him to go to the doctor and go and find about it. And it was him that asked the doctors when they went for the examination, could it be cancer? And then they said, yeah, it is cancer.
Thomas was given a choice: chemotherapy with the risk the cancer might come back, or amputation with a greater chance of survival.
So eventually he decided he was going for the amputation because he didn't want it to come back again.
There's always someone worse off than yourself. You know what I mean? You're lucky to have your life at the end of the day.
His amputation took place on a Monday. The following week, Thomas was back at the golf course. He shot a 73 on one leg.
It was a great round. Mind you need a bit of luck here and there. But no, everything just seemed to click into place. And then, but you're not thinking about, oh, I might hit the ball left, I might hit it right. You're more thinking about, right, I need to keep my balance on this leg. I didn't want to fall, I didn't want to hurt or injure myself.
Within 3 months, Thomas was fitted with a prosthetic leg.
It's pretty hard plastic. This one's got foam in it to make it more lifelike, to fill out the trouser leg. They're quite heavy, but all in all, they're all right. This one spins for rotation, for the golf, and this is just a plastic socket made of foam, and there's socks here. They pad out the socket so it makes it comfortable, so your leg inside, there's the leg itself. That's the inside of your prosthetic leg.
Thomas is about to receive news of his special day. He thinks he's watching Sky Sports News in the bar at the clubhouse.
Sky Sports 1 HD. Right, we have some breaking news now from Scotland, and it's a big one. Thomas Brock. Well, I hope you're watching Sky Sports News this afternoon because this news relates to you, Thomas.
That's right, Thomas. You've been nominated by your parents for our new series entitled My Special Day. We know you are a very keen golfer, so we've teamed up with the Sky Sports Golf Department to arrange something very special indeed for you.
So, Thomas, this coming Tuesday, you will be off to Aberdeen to meet one member of this year's triumphant Ryder Cup team and one of Scotland's most famous golfers. We have arranged for you to spend the day with Paul Lawrie, and he's even going to give you a golf lesson. So enjoy it, my friend.
Right, John.
following Tuesday, Thomas arrives in Aberdeen at the Paul Lawrie Golf Centre, where he's met by the man himself.
How you doing, Paul? Awfully nice to meet you.
Lovely to meet yourself, thank you.
Paul gives Thomas a guided tour, starting with his gallery.
So we've got a wee corridor of pictures that we kind of wanted to put up and let people see little bits and pieces of my career. Marrying the boys. The youngest one, Michael, he's 14 now, but he's obviously only 6 months in that picture. He just hates that picture.
The photo of Paul with the claret jug catches Thomas's eye.
This year's Ryder Cup is down this side. There's the team looking splendid in orange. I mean, to have Seve on the bag, I mean, everyone kind of felt about him all week. And the fact that it was on the bag, you couldn't forget him, which was the idea.
Then it's off to the teaching bay, where Paul introduces Thomas to his coach, Andrew Locke. The pair get their shoes on as Thomas prepares for his lesson.
Looks awesome, Thomas. You're trying to work on your transition, on your change of direction. You can't do that at full speed.
Try to lift the hand up a little bit. It helps lift the spine a touch. Good.
Very good.
Good strike.
Proper shot. The first go is very good.
I've changed. I was kick-handed for a bit.
Oh, yeah. Nice putt.
I see that slightly kind of...
Putting, I've kind of fought my putt quite a lot.
Okay.
So...
Fall up with your putter.
Aye.
I have that. It's strange, that, isn't it?
Aye.
Very good, eh? That was a nice roll, wasn't it? Much better. It's quite a nice feeling. It's a solid feeling when you finish that way. Very good.
After the lesson, it's time for a recap over coffee.
It was all really good. I must say your ball striking is impressive for what you've gone through. Two little things. Andrew talked about your posture, just to work on, just to kind of get a little bit taller, I always feel better when I kind of get a bit higher, a bit taller. You kind of turn a bit better. Your overall pace of your swing just needs to be a smidgen slower. But I must say, it's just, I mean, hugely impressive to play off the handicap you play off with what you've gone through.
Thanks
your ball
so much.
striking was different class. And your attitude to the whole thing, just, I mean, you're blowing me away by how kind of good you are with the whole thing, so every credit.
Perfect, thank you.
Before it's time to leave, Paul signs some memorabilia for the members at Liberton. As well as giving Thomas some gifts to take home, there's one last surprise.
And then I've brought along a little trophy that you might recognise. I thought we might just kind of plonk on the table.
Can I take that here with me?
Of course you can. Man, now, I'll bring along my wee pal. Isn't he nice?
Is that your most memorable moment in your career?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it doesn't get any better.
A lesson from his hero and a chance to pose with one of sport's most coveted trophies. All in all, a special day Thomas Brock will cherish forever.
Thomas says Paul's advice should help him achieve his ultimate goal, getting his golf handicap below 5. You can see more footage with Thomas and Paul online now. Simply go to skysports.com/myspecialday, where you'll also find a blog from Thomas about his experience. And don't forget, if you're talking about it on Twitter, use the hashtag #myspecialday.